Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to talk real quick about your basic introduction to RC airplane flying and what is the best beginner-friendly plane out there on the market right now. Let's waste no time and hop right into it. I believe this is your best bet. This is the E-flite UMX Turbo Timber. It comes in at $159. You have to get your own transmitter, battery, and charger. All in all, it should come out to a total of about a little over $200, depending on the charger that you go with and how many batteries you get. So I'll break it down real easily. You can buy a bind and fly, which that's what this is considered, or you can buy a ready to fly. The ready to fly packages right now, anywhere from $250 to $300 to $400 to $450, depending on what you want to get. But this right here has everything you need to get you in the air. The plane comes fully assembled out the box. All you have to do is get this transmitter, the MLP6 DSM. Do not be fooled by Horizon Hobby and their website. They're going to tell you you need a $250 DXE transmitter. That is not true. That is not the case. This has everything you need, safe and flaps programmed already. All you have to do is bind it up and you are in the air. Do not get that $250 transmitter until you are, a year or two into your RC air flying adventure. I think this is the best route. You're going to start off small and then work your way up. You could fly this at a small park, small baseball field, really anywhere you want, as long as you don't go too far away from you. That's the only downside to these little UMX planes. You can't go too far, too high. And you can see the wind right now is kind of pushing it on the ground. But I started off with the ready to fly Habu STS. That gave me everything I needed to get into the air. I also can't fly that every day because it needs a lot of room for me to land and fly. So it's kind of tough to always get out to the field. So this is nice because if you're just starting off, you can really fly this almost anywhere. There's a baseball field in every town. So starting off small, working your way up, and you progress as you fly. Stay away from the Hobby Zone Sport Cub S2. It's too small, it's underpowered. You're gonna have a hard time flying that thing just because it's so light and it's so tiny. It just really struggles. Stay away from the Warbirds also. They're like $100. You get everything you need, but you're not gonna be able to progress as you would with these. The controls of this are the same as the jet that I fly, the Habu SS. So I feel like every time I get stick time on this, it helps me out with the big jet. Use safe to your advantage. Safe is your bank and pitch limitations. It won't go inverted unless you flip that switch off, and then you can go inverted. Safe is great to have. It's great for taking off. It's great for landing. It's great for flying in the wind. It will keep the plane nice and stable. And you can fly anywhere with this. I mean anywhere. You can catch it out of the air if you want. You can fly this thing so slow with the flaps engaged. It will just crawl across the sky. And then it has a brushless motor also, so when you punch it, it goes. It comes with the lights already installed. The navigation lights on this are incredibly bright, especially around dawn or dusk. It really pops against the sky. They don't advertise this plane as a beginner. They say it's a skill level 2 for intermediate pilots, but I think that's a little strange because it has safe, it can fly slow, it can fly fast. So if you're starting off and you're on the fence and you're not sure if you want to drop, 400 or 450 for the Habu STS, I think the Apprentice is $399. If you don't want to drop that money yet, start off small, work your way up, take your time, easy on the sticks. It's very straightforward. Left is left, right is right, roll right. Down is up is down. Your rudder and your throttle. But notice the difference here. Notice how this stick on the right returns back to center. No matter what way I put it, it turns back to center. My left stick here, if I put it at 50%, it's going to stay at 50%. It only goes back with your left and right on your rudder. That's it. So it's very straightforward, very easy transmitter here. You don't need a $250 DXE. They're just trying to sell that on you. So yeah, good luck explaining that to your wife or your girlfriend that you need a $250 transmitter for a $150 plane. That's just not going to happen. Another great thing about this $68 Spektrum transmitter is that it has built-in telemetry, meaning that it's reading back the battery to you live. So green means you're good. It will change to yellow once you're getting down, and once it turns red, you better land. So it's pretty bizarre that they don't advertise this. This is all you need, and you can fly a couple different things with this. So this is my best recommendation. This will get you in the air. The quickest, cheapest, most affordable is this package right here. It comes in a nice little carrying case. Carry this thing around with you, bring it to work, fly it on your lunch break. I think it's a great starter plane, and then you work your way up to the jet. Fly the Habu SS after that, and then once you're ready to progress even further, then you get the the DX6 with the screen, and then you can get a plane with retracts, but I would not rush at all. Don't rush to get an expensive plane, because you're just going to end up crashing it. Crashing is inevitable. It's part of the hobby. You will crash. I've crashed this a few times, and it's pretty tough. So a little bit of tape, a little bit of glue, and you'll be back in the air. But just have to be mindful, check the wind, and take your time with safe. Don't rush taking safe off. I know you're going to want to be eager. You're going to do rolls and loops. And my best recommendation for starting off is take it easy. Take it real nice, big field. Keep safe on. Get a couple flights under your belt with safe on before you even consider taking that switch off. Because once you take the switch off and the computer is not helping you, it's all on you. You have to learn how to bring the wings back to level flight. Keep that nose up. It's a whole nother ball game once you take safe off. Okay? Hopefully this will help you guys. If you're on the fence and you're not sure what you want to do, I think this is the best starter route with this little plane here. Hope this helps. Hope you enjoy it.